So Allah says, and indeed came to you Musa. Musa in English is called Moses. So that's why it says Moses. Moses is what they call in English. And but we in Quran call him Musa. So the Musa, the prophet, is the same person, same prophet. So Allah says, and indeed came to you Musa with the clear signs, bayinat. Remember we talked about bayinat. What is bayinat? So Musa came to you with the signs. Then you took the calf after him, and you were wrongdoers. So Allah is again talking to them, talking to Bani Israel. In the previous ayat, Allah said that if you were believers, why did you kill prophets? And then when when the prophet on which you say he is our prophet, you say that Musa is our last prophet, and you believe in that prophet, you say that. But when he came to you with clear signs, he came to you with the clear signs. He has big signs. Remember, he had the signs that he has the asa, the stick, which was turning into snake. And these people, these magicians, they knew that this is not a magic. This is a bayyanat. This is a sign. This is a sign from Allah Ta'ala. It's beyond magic. It's beyond magic because no one else can do what he was doing. The magicians knew that this is not a magic because we are magicians and we cannot do this thing. So this is beyond magic. This is a sign of Allah Ta'ala. This is a superior power, which has to be Allah, which has to be our creator, who's giving his power to do this thing. So it is Allah saying that he came with such a sign, bayinat, and then summa tahastumul ijla, and then after that, even after that, when you see his sign, you saw his sign of that snake, and you also saw other big sign that how Allah Ta'ala saved you from Pharaoh. Remember, Rida? How Allah Ta'ala saved his people from Pharaoh. Allah Ta'ala stopped the river from both sides, and these people passed that, right? And Allah Ta'ala made a path in them. So they passed from it, and when Pharaoh and his army came, Allah Ta'ala let the water flow and they all died. So they see all these signs. So there was not a magic, obviously. There was a bayinat as well. There was a big sign. Only Allah Ta'ala can do such thing, right? That miracle. So Allah Ta'ala saying that they saw they saw these signs with Musa brought with them. Even after seeing that, these people made calf. They made a small cow as their god, right? After that, and you were wrongdoers. By doing all this thing, obviously you were doing wrong. You were on the wrong path. Instead of being a good Muslim after seeing such big signs, you still did not become good Muslims, and you were still doing bad, wrong deeds, because your nafs, your inside, you don't want to do good. Because to do good, always to do good, you have to make an effort. Any good deed requires us to make an effort. Why? Because if it is time to namaz, it means you have to give up on TV, you have to give up on games, you have to get up, you have to do wuzu, you have to read namaz, right? So you have to make an effort to come in the class to read Quran. You have to get up, and you have to clean yourself, you have to do wuzu, and then you read Quran. So any good deed is going to require us to do effort, and these people don't want to do effort. Right? So when you are lazy, the laziness comes from shaitan. Shaitan wants us to be lazy. Shaitan wants us to waste our time. This time is something which Allah Ta'ala gave us so we can spend in a way so we can be successful. Now Ramadan is coming, right? So may Allah Ta'ala help us to fast. So even fasting requires effort, right? It requires effort that we have to get up in the morning, we have to eat, and then we're going to be hungry all day, right? So that's an effort. We do an effort ourselves because that's what Allah Ta'ala wants us to do, right? So these people, so Allah is saying that if you break, we're not supposed to break fast, beta. No, you cannot break fast. If you're a kid, you're not supposed to have fast until you're grown up. But I mean, if it's good if you fast, so you can practice. No, it's not. I mean, you have to fast, inshallah. Once a kid is above 7 or 8 years old, they need to fast. So there's not a choice. If you're a baby, that's your choice. Okay, let's continue. So Allah is saying that you did all this thing because you were wrongdoers, meaning you had the bad intentions. That's why you were doing all these bad things.